Começando mais um novo vídeo de Tales of the Apes apresentado por mim, Eliscun. Seja muito bem-vindo. Peço desde já que você deixe o like e você se inscreva no canal. Vamos lá, Roneal. Esquivando dos monstros.
Is Ash really out here? Things would be easier if I could just call out to him like he does to me.
Nothing you can do about it. Let's start by checking the Sephiroth further on.
Oh my, are you kids looking for the Jewel of Lorelei too?
How do you know about the Jewel of Lorelei?
Because Ash never shuts up.
Apparently you all failed to get the jewel. Ash was awful mad.
So is Ash here then?
You know, he drones on and on about Natalia this, Natalia that. Now you're droning on and on about Ash this, Ash that. How touching.
60% is Natalia, 30 is the replica, and the rest is Van. Add that all up, and you've got everything the boss ever talks about.
I can totally imagine.
Indeed.
Anyway, that means that Ash is here, right?
He's looking for the jewel inside. We were told to wait out here.
Let's go after him. We'll get him on our side this time.
I just know this is going to end in an argument.
Vamos lá, seguindo o caminho. Combate.
Damn, these things are annoying!
Seriously. Man, this one was loaded.
Vamos lá. Vamos lá. Vamos lá. Olhate.
So everyone caught in the avalanche here managed to get out alive?
Apparently so.
Why would the Major be cooperating with Mose? Their goals were completely opposite.
They've already cooperated several times. Perhaps it suits their respective purposes. Or they may both simply be using one another.
Mose thinks the God Generals follow him, but the God Generals seem to have other ideas.
What's this? ND 1999, in commemoration of the birth of my daughter, Meryl.
What is it, Luke? Find something?
No, just some trash.
Uh-huh.
Meryl, that was Natalia's real name, right? The birth year is the same, too.
I'm sorry. We stopped because of all my chatter. Let's hurry onward.
Vamos lá. Prosseguindo. Prosseguindo. Vamos lá. Vamos lá. Vamos lá.
No sign of the jewel here either. Is that sword the key of Lorelei? You again?
Ash, please tell us, where is Lorelei being kept? Is Van still alive?
You can contact Lorelei, right? You know where it is, don't you? No, I haven't heard Lorelei since the land was lowered. It won't respond to me either. So it's no use, even to an original.
In that case, would you at least tell us what you know?
Ash, please.
From the start, Lorelei has wanted to be freed from the core. Lorelei contacted us because it thought staying in the core would harm the planet.
That's what Lorelei was saying when it inhabited Tyr's body.
So Lorelei is being held within the planet's core?
No, not anymore. It disappeared from the core when you defeated Van. Then where? During our final contact, Lorelei said it had been trapped inside Van.
So my brother is alive.
But the Commandant was really hurt. How could he have possibly...
I don't know, but Van's absorbed Lorelei into his body. The seventh phonon has the power to heal. I suppose Van was lucky.
So freeing Lorelei means freeing it from within Van?
That's right. Lorelei wants to leave Aldrin's gravity and become the seventh layer of the phone belt. I'm looking for the jewel of Lorelei to help make that happen. This sword won't work as the key without the jewel inlaid into it. Oh, yeah, Lorelei said to use the...
Just like in Yulia's legends, you imbue the key with the essence of Lorelei and guide it to the phone belt.
But where is the jewel? It's your fault! If you had gotten the key from Lorelei, none of this would have happened. Me? It must have flown out through one of the Sephiroth. The God Generals are looking for it too. If those bastards get to the key first, we won't be able to set Lorelei free.
If we can't free Lorelei, the planet storm will grow stronger to create more seventh phonons.
Destroying the world.
Exactly. Ash, wait up! Where are you going? The jewel wasn't here either. I'm looking somewhere else. Then we'll look with you. I have no intention of getting friendly with a replica. It's because I'm just a replica that I need your help. Do you really think you have any right to say that?
Stop it! This is no time for the two of you to be arguing.
I'm going on to the next Sephiroth. That's the only way I'll find the jewel you failed to receive. You all do whatever you want. I suppose I could let you know if I find something.
Let's leave the jewel to Ash and head on to Batical to look for that scorer, shall we?
Fine. So once again, Ash and I go our separate ways. Why does it always end like this?
Don't you realize?
Huh?
Never mind.
Vamos lá. E voltar. Vamos lá. Seguindo o caminho. Opa. Vamos lá. Vamos lá. nóis, brother. Vamos lá. Vamos lá. Seguindo o caminho. Vamos lá. Neve pra que te quero. Vamos lá. Fight.
Another sleigh. Come on, if you don't try harder, then it's just annoying.
Vamos lá. Vamos sair da montanha. Fight.
Piece of cake. Indeed. Let's get this over with. Sorry,
Vamos lá.
Ha! Get out of my base!
Vamos sair da montanha. Lá. Petersburgo. Eu já gravei o vídeo, gente. Estou só comentando. Quando eu tô olhando de frente para a câmera, que vocês estão vendo, é porque eu já gravei e tô comentando, porque é raro isso acontecer. Quando eu tô olhando assim, que eu tô olhando para a TV, que é o comum. Por exemplo, esse é o segundo ou é o primeiro vídeo que eu tô fazendo isso, nesse jogo. Acho que é o primeiro, é o segundo não. É o primeiro, certeza, é o primeiro. Vamos lá, bate cu.
what's with all the commotion?
Hey, what happened?
They arrested that criminal Mose and brought him in from Doth.
What?
But then he got away. They're closing off the perimeter and starting a citywide search.
Which means that Mose is still somewhere within Batical.
All right, let's search for Mose, too.
procurar pro moço. Gente, me dá só um minutinho aí.
I can't afford to be captured here with Eldrint almost arisen.
Stop! Mo!
Turn yourself into the Order of Lorelei and face the consequences of your crimes.
Please! Those who must atone for their crimes are you fools who would ignore the score! I am right! How can you not understand?
Of course you are, Grand Maestro.
Ah, this!
Dist, perhaps I ought to have left you permanently frozen.
Silence, you! You always break your promises! You never play Now, Mose, let's leave this riffraff behind and proceed to Eldrint.
Wait, Dist! The power of the Phone Master shall be mine!
Perhaps the austere majesty of Eldrint would make a more fitting stage.
I'll reveal my new might to these fools who have lost sight of how the world should be!
In that case, by all...
Dist, what are you thinking? That art!
Silence! Mose has decided this for himself. You have no...
What the hell?
It's just like my eyes. He's strengthening his phonic arts by inscribing a phonic glyph on himself to gather phonons. But that's the phonic glyph to gather the 7th phonon.
But if that's inscribed on someone who can't use the 7th phonon, every phonon in their body would mutate.
Your body has simply taken a more suitable form to prevent your 7th phonons from going out of control. Have no fear. Your powers are now truly the...
I can feel it surging within me. So, I'm heading straight to Eldrint from here. See that you follow shortly.
To think a human could become something so hideous.
When the 7th phonon is implanted in one who cannot use it, his body rejects it, leading to madness.
Mose desired the power of a phone master above all else. I'm sure he won't. Personally, I'm satisfied to perform experiments regardless of the...
So that bastard Mose would become a monster to protect the score.
Speaking of the score, where did that traveler giving illegal readings go?
Perhaps he's moved on to a new city. We should report to the Order about him. And Mo.
That's fine, but who's in charge of the Order of Lorelei these days?
I'm not sure. Perhaps it's grandfather now.
Nobody in Doth has any idea of what's going on. I say we talk to Teodoro.
You're right. What's going to happen to the...
Vamos lá falar com o rei.
Sorry, as long as we're in Batical, I'd like to go see
Vamos
His
lá procurar o
Majesty.
rei.
Oh, you're right. Yes.
Well, that didn't work. It's not like I can mention this locket in front of Natalia.
Luke, we're leaving now.
Yeah.
Vamos lá ir atrás do rei.
Actually, I kind of want to meet with His Majesty.
My, what's wrong? Is it something we shouldn't know about?
Well, not exactly.
You're such a bad liar.
Guy!
Truth is, Natalia, he's got a letter of a personal nature from Emperor Peony.
But why hide it?
This is highly confidential. His Imperial Majesty is considering making you his brother.
Me? But I've got Luke. And Ash, too, I suppose. Oh, what to do?
Natalia, you can't have both. No fair.
Anyway, he asked that the letter get to your father without you knowing.
Now I understand. Very well. I'll be waiting here.
Thank you for understanding. Well, Luke, shall we?
Huh? No, but I was going to go...
Now, don't be stubborn. Let's go.
Then we're coming too.
Right.
Hold on. Guy, Jade, Annis, fine. Tear?
I'm sorry, it just kind of happened.
It's that locket you found on Mount Roneal, isn't it?
Yeah. I guess you know.
You were standing there staring at some locket you found looking like somebody just died.
He's right. Sometimes one just can't help being curious.
Yep.
Just don't tell Natalia.
What's going on, Luke? I don't see Natalia with you.
Your Majesty, please take a look at this.
This is...
I don't know what Natalia looked like as a baby, so I thought maybe Your Majesty could...
This is Natalia. I'm almost certain of it. Where did you find this?
On Mount Roneal, at the spot where we and the God Generals were caught in that avalanche.
I think I've seen that before. I could have sworn that Largo...
Are you sure? Well, Largo is about the only possible candidate, but...
I hear that Natalia's childhood wet nurse is away on leave. I hear she's now working for Aster in Cassidonia. Try to speak with her.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Do you plan to tell Natalia?
What would Your Majesty have us do?
I don't know. Perhaps it would be best to tell her. But if it is indeed Largo...
We'll report to Your Majesty again once we have a solid answer.
Thank you. Luke, what's with all this Your Majesty business? It's unlike you.
Well, I'm just a replica.
Oh, don't be foolish. You're still a nephew to me.
Yes, sir.
This is quite a surprise. To think that Natalia could be Largo's daughter.
Nothing is sure yet.
But it will be so hard for her if it is true.
So, are we going to Cassidonia? Be careful. Natalia will catch on eventually.
What about that score performing illicit readings? How about we tell her we heard the score was headed for Cassidonia?
Nice. Natalia should go along with that.
But we're going to have to tell her sometime, right? She'll probably be really hurt.
Yes. It's hard to face one's own blood as an enemy.
Right. And Natalia in particular has a fragile side to her that makes me worry.
Vamos lá.
welcome back. So,
Oh, he talked about how you had Ash and all.
Ash? So Father is thinking of... But then you...
No. I meant he said Ash or me, either one.
More importantly, we heard that traveling scorer has headed to Chesedonia. We're already going in that direction. Let's follow him.
I see. Perhaps he'll move straight on to Malkuth. Perhaps we could delay our report to Teodoro until after Chesedonia then.
Sure, of course.
All right. Let's see what we find in Chesedonia.
You're an amazing liar, Colonel. Your smile hasn't budged.
Oh, I assure you, I'm crying on the inside, racked with... Uh-huh.
Vamos lá para Cacedônia. Pegar o elevador. Vamos lá. Cacedônia vamos nós. Na maioria dos voos, grande maioria, vamos no piloto automático. Cacedônia.
That's quite a crowd over there. Let's take a look.
Suppose if we snuck off now to ask around, Natalia would be pretty mad, huh?
Luke, wait. Something's odd here.
All who desire a reading of the score, follow me. All who come shall have a reading.
Looks like our lie has become the truth.
Hold it right there. The Order of Lorelei has called a halt to all score reading. That scorer is a fake.
That hurts.
Olha só quem tá
From
aí.
now on, it won't be the old Order of Lorelei reading the score. The score will be read by the new Order of Lorelei and its glorious leader, Phone Master Mo.
Ion.
Sync. So you survived too?
There go our last hopes for at least one casualty among the God Generals. I imagine it's true then, that Van survived and assimilated Lorelei within himself.
If you know that much, shouldn't you be looking for the jewel a little harder?
You all haven't found it yet either.
If no one finds it, we keep the upper hand.
Brazen as ever, I see.
Sync. What's this new Order of Lorelei? What do you mean by Phone Master Mose?
Didn't Mose tell you? Our darling little traitor?
I wasn't working for him because I wanted to.
Easy. I'm not carrying that deadweight Mose around for kicks, either. Now, as I was saying before that interruption, all who want score readings, follow me.
Stop right there!
We want to know the score! Yeah, he's right!
But... Annis, please let me go. You of all people should understand.
Ion!
Don't forget, fighting with me means fighting...
That bastard! How...
Annis, you can't let it get to you. Sync and Ion are completely different people.
She's right. Just like Luke and Ash are different people.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm not letting it bother me. I'm fine.
Annis, don't push yourself too hard.
I'm not pushing anything.
Natalia, would you take Annis to the bazaar or somewhere to cheer her up a bit? The rest of us will go speak to Aster to alert him of the traveling scorer.
Certainly. Annis, let's...
Damn, you're good, Jade.
Yes, but Annis looked angry at being used as the bait.
Jade will take responsibility for that later. But she was really depressed.
Let's set aside responsibility for the moment and go see Aster.
Vamos lá ver o Astor.
I see. We'll pay careful attention to any and all scorers coming through the area.
Please do. With that out of the way, Mike...
You'd like to speak with Natalia's nanny, correct? I'll call for her.
Goodness, if it isn't masked.
There's something I'd like to show you.
This was Bodok's.
Bodok?
Meryl's father. He was Sylvia's... my son.
Could you tell us a little bit about him?
Bodok used to work as a guard for a caravan that traveled across the desert. His closest friends used to call him the Lion of the Desert. He was a big man with a big heart.
Lion of the Desert, the Black Lion, his large stature.
There's little doubt.
So where's this Bodok person now?
I'm afraid I haven't seen him since my daughter Sylvia passed away.
Thank you very much. That's more than enough.
If there's anything else I can do for you, don't hesitate to come by again.
Vamos lá. Reagrupar.
Oh my, that was fast. Did you pass along a warning to...
Yeah, more or less.
Luke, I want a full report later.
I know. I'm sorry.
You're weird. Why should you apologize and not the Colonel?
Phew. I appreciate...
What's all this about?
Oh,
Really? Well, in any case, this new Order of Lorelei business is worrying.
Let's go talk with Grandfather.
Which means Yulia City, right? Nice! I love that town.
Oh, really?
phone machines. Phone machines.
There's no need to react like that. Anyway, let's get moving.
Lá. para Yulia.
I see. The first order of business is to restore the order of... Leave the order to me. I'll pull something together centered around Tritheim. To think that Mose, a paragon of what a Watcher should be, should come to this.
Grandfather, Mose mentioned an Eldrant. Do you have any idea what he meant?
The only Eldrant I know is the name of the glorious land of ancient Hispanian legend. I'm afraid I don't know much about Eldrant, but something odd has come up.
Something odd?
There is an overall decline in 7th phonons. But there are spots at which they're being expended at an astonishing rate.
Where?
One is an undersea location near the 6th Sephiroth, but an investigation team found nothing. We're currently in pursuit of a second site now.
Pursuit? How can one pursue a stationary location?
There's no other way to put it. For whatever reason, its position keeps changing.
Could it be some mobile facility? A ship or a carriage?
I don't know. But it would take much more than a ship to expend this many 7th phonons.
Is there no pattern to the movement?
That's currently being looked into. We do know that it's traveling around the ocean.
A giant object traveling the ocean, huh?
The only peacetime application of that many 7th phonons would be Famicrate. This is most disturbing.
If you think so, Jade, then it probably is a facility for Famicrate.
Let's search the ocean as thoroughly as possible.
Vamos lá pro oceano. Vasculhar por essa terra. Achamos. Bem na frente de Yulia. Me diga que se você se perder essa terra, só voltar para Yulia e sair dela. Vai aparecer na frente de novo.
A floating island? That's physically impossible.
That island, I feel like I've seen it before.
Shall we land and take a look? We may find some clue down there.
It just might be the facility consuming 7th phonons that Grandfather was talking about.
Gente, obrigado por assistir. Deixe o comentário, o like, ative o sininho. Um abraço aos cavalheiros, um beijo às damas. Fiquem com Deus. Se inscreva no canal se você não tiver inscrito. Siga-me no Twitter, Facebook e até o próximo vídeo.